BBC reports bia wo mo dia beto mountain so efa Ghana ginesie bia yesi nansen concerning citizenship any ade is answer wo chema Ghana has suspended a year citizenship process for a year Africans a wo mo wa manone a se bia na se nipa bi no mo wa manone a ye hwemu a wo mo eye Africans no enti wo sha this is coming from BBC or say Ghana suspends citizenship process for people of African descent. International say, ye na ye nim. Amanfo bi wo hono ma slave trade ni ade ama omako piemu amanoni for so long into betwesi aba be hwe na chese ninchi every Africa man bi mu ye hwe Barack Obama ye hwe Elon Musk ye hwe Abrantia na no ba ye SUSPEND which say ne mama ye Ghana ni you could see say plenty people are showing that I mean after several investigations and now research na no ma be so munchi every a year African e bi wo ho a no free Ghana apparently oba ye be ma no ebi opeso obenya Ghanaian citizenship ye be ma no eno nsem na ye ka wo ha until sure say Ghana has paused citizenship application for members of the African diaspora in order to make the system more accessible and user friendly. Internet say first nanka yetimi emma citizenship oba na be kase o mi nchi fise na mfifie we mi na bi fifie we mu ne de a etimi hwemu ane ya ma o citizenship na say wa be ye Ghana ni ukran krata e che say wo ye Ghana ni no mu chem say no wo mo e the stamp esisu ne so mama pause e sign ne ma ba ku bi so since 2016 those who can prove their ancestors came from Africa have been able to get Ghanaian nationality. It was primarily aimed at the descendants of those who were victims of the transatlantic slave trade. Inti said in Americano slave trade here by ya omudi ye nananom kofa the gate of no return ukopemu Cape Coast Castle. You would see all those things baby ade omo fa ye omo na minsuo so ne ade enu omu chem say a free 2016 na president Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo ebetena aso no Uyo obi a utimi kire se oh na me nana efri se ebusuafie we mu wo sa region we okro we so a at the end of the day no utimi kire mu ya ebetimi ama won krata e kire mu se wo ye Ghana ni na wo mo a no mo tai ema wo mo san krata no se dem kan ye no omo abusuafo bi no mo nana no bi e fast slave trade mu a mo ko wo mo wa ma no ne ani ade o se more than 1,000 people, including African American singer, songwriter Steve Wonder, have obtained Ghanaian citizenship in recent years. Into mutemo musha, enipa beye 1,000, and na womo ama womo ye enkrate chese womo ye Ghana for ni ba kwa oka ho Steve Wonder enyumtunia na wowo ye America. Or say however, some applicants have complained about the number of stages involved as well as the high cost. Into mutema enipa binuma womo epese ye omunya nkrate chese womo ye Ghana for no bebre na echire mo a ekwanye no sebe kwan womo befa so a wonsa beka san nkrata no ekwan no lungu ne dooso dodo enwo mo bre na afen so ebo no ewo soro osi Dr. Erika Bennett, ambassador for the Diaspora African Forum, which helps people relocate to Ghana, told the BBC that many applicants struggled with the requirement to submit DNA evidence within a week of the application, saying the time frame was impossible for most and that some also questioned the reliability of DNA testing. Into muchirema Dr. Erika Bennett wono ambassador at the Diaspora African Forum or no type one crofo ma womu etimi ba womu nchi especially Ghana to be precise. Ninkoma wone BBC for twetwe no na watchire mu say eto da bia yetimi kacha use kofa DNA test brass evidence a chese wo fise ebusua we mu na eno no ebi wo ha na eda so ne na wotwe ba akopɛ eno so dia na emu orem kakra de ema wo mo na eto da bi kra DNA ne ba as wo mu nhyeda nje test no endi bisa. Also she said the 1 week deadline for submitting all additional documents was difficult to meet. Inti eya no mo de na wotwe ba kopa to ho se nkrata wo mu hia nyina e be che se nokre wo ye Ghana ni de hye no anase wunchi efi Ghana no na wotwe ba ko no aya na esua e de ema wo mo. Say another concern was cost. The application fee stands at $136, which is a year pounds, while shortlisted candidates are requested to pay a further $2,280, which is 1,700 pounds. Internet so chema ansa na ye be found no ubeto application fee and answer first fee abetwa no $136. Ufri wa u pass ye hwehwemu a so mu hwehwemu a mu wi application mu hwehwemu a na say wako wani ma u be say atwa additional $2,280 no nso ye sika na amafo chem say ne boden dodo aden some person me ba minchi kakra na metwe say sika we nyina aya na ano ehye say they are then vetted and attend a one-day citizenship orientation before finally receiving their nationality at a ceremony overseen by President John Dramani Mahama. Nti omu chema o pass no mu hwe bibia mu wi obeba vetting oba vetting ni wi ombedi dwumedi so no bi amawa mampani John Dramani Mahama ene beda anu a wode won krata be hye won sesesei wa be ye Ghana ni o se Bennett expressed confidence that the issues would be resolved and that the application process would resume. The government has said updated timelines and guidelines will be issued in due course without giving a time frame. In Womuchema, Sanyama when you nantina ama posa, abai ne dia tuja say womo eye nhihye emrepam no womo ede nhihye foforo beba womo ebetimi ede sa adwuma na. Uncertainty around the suspension has caused anxiety for some potential applicants planning their relocation or investment. Ghana's outreach to Africans worldwide is rooted in its post-independence Pan-African vision championed by the country's first president Kwame Nkrumah. Internet so chema said they den post abe ama ebinu mu wo mobo enju wo mo because e wo say e bia na enyam be bia because e bi wo pese wo movie ba fie preko obi wo pese wo be investment ni ade na omun say Ghana kwanya Kwame Nkrumah ye mampani odikan which esa wo twa to ho ma ye no enua ene egusu a ye di so a eboa ama ye amanfo binu mu e pese wo mo eba wo mo inchi or say it was relaunched in 2019 as the year of return to revive global interest in reconnecting with the country. Today, members of the diaspora invest in sectors including real estate, agriculture, tech, and small businesses, often seeking Ghanaian citizenship so they can own property, vote, and access public services. And it's not just 2019 yet, the year of return, December nimu omo ba ye beji omo any ade and at watch mu say sa a year of return now omo de ba ye no eno na aboa amagana fo bebra omo akwentu omo pese omo be fie no ibi wo pese oba no be start adwuma bi say agriculture, real estate ni ade eno ene hia wo mo de bi wokọ pese oba na sabe onu nso tumi di ni kokromuti sikrata so woto abayi mampani na ni nyina mu no agese ukran krata chese wo ye Ghana ni enti na amamafo bebre eni abre ewo ho. Se countries such as Benin and Sierra Leone also offer citizenship to people of African descent based on verified ancestral ties. It's not just saying Ghana and Benin and Sierra Leone and so eka amanya womoshena unchi efi womohwa womonso ebe ma wo enkrata ama wode abefie na say aye serious but yeah hwe say bibia ebe revive ama ye nuanoma womoye Ghana form wo amonane no womonso ebetimi assign abefie ebiem na sorry nsem ne so a na ye kopie mu ewo eye emofia sofo meche na Gov't akache wo kire mu a Kennedy Japan ria wo reye ewo eye primaries ni mu no enye kwa amafo ebo mpa yeti a Kennedy Japan no sanye eye lawyer Dujitema Klunkwa na Gov't enso ka ho bi wa kire mu de nti a obo mpa ye editi a Kennedy Japan yenkotie na no desem emra.
do you feel, you know, that your prophecy came to pass?
Okay, again, good evening to you, and good evening to everybody watching the TV or maybe watching us online. I feel humbled, I feel elated, and I feel that the body of Christ, the prophetic body of Christ in Ghana and the world at large have won. In that we have again proven that no man can fight a church and win. No man can fight men of God and win. We have again proved that indeed, let God be God and let all men be liars.
In the realm of the spirit, Kennedy should have won. But because of Ken did to Pastor some time back, you did things to not make him win. Is that what happened?
Very well so.
What did you do?
Realm,
what did you do?
I think I'm speaking with Sewa, right? Lawyer
yes,
Sewa.
You are. Yes. What exactly
lawyer.
Did you do?
I personally prayed against him. I personally sowed a lot of seeds on his head. I personally went before God that may the Lord look at the things I've gone through and may his perfect will be turned into a permissive will. If you're a student of the Bible, we appreciate that when the Lord was going to destroy Sodom and Gomorrah, that was his perfect will. But Abraham interceded, and the perfect will of God became the permissive will of God. And that is what has happened. And I say that if Ken does not come up publicly to apologize to the body of Christ, to the prophet he attacked innocently, if some of us are alive, even when it's time for assemblyman, he will lose. We'll make sure that he loses.
For wait there and Kakuma wood 40 years and then my Quebec guy pa Canada Japan many who part 1 and 2 natures say dear Ken a man for a bomb payetiano and a dorsal Nigel Gazi Chima Quaya Canada Japan a dear software work radium half faso and maybe a chemuno or no bomb paye etia Canada Japan. God is really listening to prayers and unti and I can entimi win election. I just say watimi ababe pacho and yes idea until further notice assemblyman kura wo kujina obere. Hey, that's a serious ebusia yenda obi bia se munya abre e de ehwe ye yemfa mo ensia.